Over the years, we've really enjoyed our relationship with the Baton Rouge Food Bank and Second Harvest. We've actually come up with some pretty clever ways to engage the community. We created a program at Raising Canes, which is basically a can drive. We call it Raising Cans with Raising Canes. You bring in a can and you get $1 off a combo. During the time when we do it, I challenged Jack and Brandon over at Walk-Ons to a flag football game. The winner would support the loser in giving a $1,000 donation to the food bank, and you know what? We ended up losing that game, didn't we? Oh yeah, I was. Those guys are a little younger than me, and I wasn't moving quite as fast as I used to.
A few years on them. As special events coordinator, my job is to raise money for the food bank. So we put together events that will bring in more money to feed those in need. Every May we have Art for Food, and that's at the settlement at Willow Grove. It's beautiful. A lot of artwork to come out and see, and it's a lot of fun, wine and great food. We get a lot of really great vendors to come out and donate the food. Our golf tournament will be coming up after that, so if you're a golfer, come on out and support the food bank.
We have huge food barrel and different food drives. There's can arts, which are tons and tons of cans created into a piece of artwork, which is really amazing if you've never seen it.
A real fun way to support the food banks, and that's the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, and also Second Harvest is the football food and family that we partner with Cox on. What a great way to raise awareness, right?
The idea behind Football Food and Families was a competition, not just on the gridiron, but also between the two schools that are competing that week on the Cox 4 game of the week. And the idea was to have them see who could collect the most food, compete for some prizes, and give back to the communities that they're such a big part of. Over the last 5 years on the Cox 4 game of the week, Football Food and Families has collected more than 100,000 pounds of food. And our slogan is kick hunger, a full barrel equals a full family. And our schools really embraced that throughout the last 5 years.
Feed a Family, one of our largest food drive of the year. That pulls in, this year it was, I think, closer to 300,000 pounds of food.
The food bank gets their food from many sources. One of the finest sources, I call it, is from its local people.
We get donations from food drives. We have access to national donations through our membership in Feeding America.
We're really heavy into getting Walmart and Sam's Club donations now. We actually want to truck through a grant through Walmart. Winn-Dixie's, even our local stores, Albertsons and Piggly Wiggly's.
We have many local donors who provide food products to us, from Klein Peters to Manda to Cane's. They run the gamut. Everybody who's at the table with us is stepping up to help us because they appreciate the situation, the need, and how big an issue is, and how much larger an issue it's become in the past couple of years.
If I could wish for anything, it would be a big check from a big-hearted person for a bigger facility.
A new facility will allow us to handle the food in a much more efficient manner.
From an operational perspective, from a performance perspective, from our ability to handle the volume of food and do it in the most efficient manner possible, we need to get a larger facility just to be able to handle it.
We currently have 28,000 square feet of working space available to us here at our facility. I think 2 or 3 times that would be wonderful.
I would like to really see a response from business, from people, more grassroots effort.
One of our wishes for the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank and for Second Harvest is that they actually have enough adequate supplies and they're not always playing catch up.
The more people that we as a community can get involved in giving to the food bank, volunteering for the food bank, supporting the food bank, the more people that we can help, the more people the food bank can help. My ultimate goal would be for not one person to be hungry.
This is the only folks I think that are trying to put themselves out of a job.
We're blessed to serve folks. I just wish we didn't have to.
We're here and we do the best we can with what we get, but we are totally dependent on 3 things for us to be able to be here. That's donations of people's time, donations of people's food, and donations of money.
I felt it on myself is, I need to step it up to another level, and us as a family need to step to another level, and us as a company, and then encourage other people to support this needed cause.
If we can create just a little bit of awareness, if we can get one more person to put a can in the barrel somewhere and help fill up that barrel, it really makes a big difference in the long run.
There's so many ways you can help. Not only can you put cans in the barrels at the grocery stores, but they also need people to go pick up those deliveries and bring them here.
And those who are blessed to have jobs and be able to pay their bills, if those people even gave 1% of their discretionary spending money, I think that it all begins with how you feel as a person about the needs of society and whether or not it's your responsibility to meet them or somebody else's responsibility to meet them.
Money is great that just $1 will provide 10 meals, or we can buy $12.14 worth of food. The food is food. I mean, we need to get as much food in as possible, and then we can just easily turn that right back over.
Every little bit that you can do is helpful, and it saves the food bank money, where any donations that we have can go in the proper places and keep the place running and feeding the hungry, which is our purpose.
I encourage everyone, either at a sponsor level or the individual level, 1 can of vegetables, 1 can of pork and beans, 1 can of anything will go a long way. And if you get everybody to give a little bit, then you end up with having a whole lot that these two organizations can use to affect the lives of a lot of people.
We really encourage everyone to get involved with the food bank if they can, whether it's families or organizations or your business, corporate sponsorships. Anything you can do really helps this organization and can serve so many people. And you never know if one day we'd love to not even have this organization exist.
The only way we can continue to do what we do is if the community continues to step up and help us.
Let's make this problem go away. Let's make sure no child goes hungry. Let's make sure we have supplies and we can take care of our own. And that's what people in Louisiana do. So we encourage you to have some of the great success and also the great fun we've had and be able to help other people through the food banks.
Anything you do on behalf of negating hunger in your community, you will be tremendously blessed, and it'll go a long way in making you a very happy person.
There's any number of ways to get involved. The easiest thing to do is to go to the website, www.brfoodbank.org, or you can call us at 225-359-9940.
Call the food bank. Give them a call and they'll plug you right into the avenue that you're looking for to help in. Imagine yourself going hungry on a regular basis. Imagine you're a child. Imagine you're an elderly person who are beyond the years of earning the income necessary to feed themselves properly. Just imagine that.
Poverty exists. It exists all around us.